Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at Pepe, seeing what's going on here. Just a quick update. Honestly, we're not going to spend too much time. Be sure to watch through to the end, of course. And obviously, if you are new to the channel, thanks so much for joining me here. We have a Twitter we're trying to grow. Appreciate everyone else has come on over there to follow. We have a lot of awesome technical, fundamental, and just in general some good humor, right? So keep you up to date on everything that's important. So appreciate you jumping on over there, helping us grow that community. And also here as well with YouTube, like, follow, subscribe, enable notifications for both. It's the best way to stay abreast. So what I want to talk about here with Pepe is a really important thing. There is a specific thing on the RSI I want to address, and also just note that this previous support level right here, this guy here, is now a resistance, okay? So we just gotta respect the fact that that'll probably work itself out as a resistance eventually soon, and we'll just go ahead and leave that on the charts, kind of pay attention to where we're at. Now, the reason why it's a resistance, because it was a previous support. Most, they tend to flip sides, right? Just like bulls turn into bears and bears turn into bulls. It's kind of the way it works. So, that said though, on the 4 hour, let's jump right in here. What we want to look at is a couple of things. This is the most important stark reality I see here so far, because I'm a firm believer in 50 on the RSI being a support or resistance level. Now, keep in mind, Pepe, fairly new coin. We don't have an extended history to go on, but so far we can see, and we can kind of disseminate that when the price is above 50 on the RSI, it does very well for itself, okay? So that being said, you can see the price action. Here is 50 on the RSI, the first bounce, price goes up. Second bounce, price goes up. Third potential bounce, price goes down because we lost that support, okay? So again, it's not a tried and true specific thing that works every single time, but it works most of the time, and that's why I like it. So that being said, what I'm getting at here is that, as you can tell, when the price action come up here to try to break through 50, it pretty much got rejected, and it's continued down ever since. So you can see this potential breakout here, hit that resistance range, and got turned down, okay? So it's like, asking that lady out, and she says no, right? Pepe got denied pretty hard. That said, though, we can see money flowing out of the coin, coincidentally money coming down or the price going down. Furthermore, as well, we can see this bounce potential off of 30 on the RSI. Now, this is a new territory for Pepe, but I like it. The reason why is because we can see, in most cases, traditionally speaking, coins like this, any coin for that matter, will typically bounce off of 30 on the RSI. Now again, this is not a guarantee. It doesn't mean the price isn't going to go lower, but the fact that we are in this range here where there's a decent amount of volume previously helps us understand that we're probably in pretty good shape for the price to more likely than not go up than down. Another thing that's important to recognize too is on the hourly, you can see this descending type of pattern essentially, where the price action continued to establish lower highs, lower highs. Now, finally, for the first time, instead of lower lows, we are seeing a higher low, okay? So this guy right here is the most important thing that we can acknowledge, okay? Now, it's a start. It's not a perfect thing. It's not going to just take off from here because of that. But it does tell us that we are on the right side of the tracks so far. While we don't have full-on confirmation because we're still below the cloud, there's a lot of room for growth here. The key takeaway, though, is that the lagging span's coming intersecting with the price action soon. So we can close in just say the next one trading day at this level or higher. There's a decent chance we're going to be able to maintain a price point inevitably above the cloud here, and that's when we get confirmation to take a long. Okay, so by no means am I saying to go long right now with Pepe. There's a good chance we could see further downside, but these little things all start to add up in the big picture and make it a positive situation. So I just want to highlight that. Those are some really good things. When it comes to some negative and adverse, of course, I mean, there's plenty of that too. I mean, we could look at the 4 hour and kind of just double check here and see that we're still diverging, but keep in mind this MACD is losing momentum, okay? We could very well converge in the relative near future, and that would be a positive sign as well to take a long position and basically a swing trade to the upside. So I think in the big picture, you got to ask yourself, what kind of trader are you, right? If you're a day trader or a swing trader, you probably want to wait a little bit longer for confirmation. If you are a long-term hodl trader, this may be a good advantageous place to consider buying in because we've established ourselves at support on the RSI. We've got some awesome potential breakout pattern here starting. It's still the early phases, but it's still relevant. And even though we are below moving averages here, and we got to respect that, we are trending towards a potential shift in momentum. Okay. Again, key emphasis is trending towards not necessarily that we have broken bullish. By no stretch am I saying to go long and go crazy right now. But you probably have a statistically slightly better chance of going long right now and being successful than you did before, right? Furthermore, too, if we take a look at, see here, Bitcoin, we can see that it's on its way down. When Bitcoin corrects itself like it has been so far, we can kind of understand that with Bitcoin coming down, coins like this will go down too. Alts are getting hit super hard, and meme coins got hit very hard in the last 2 or 3 trading days. Wojak as well. By the way, to my Wojak followers, I'm going to cover that too. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, it's on my radar. But bottom line here is with Pepe, we should expect further downside until it doesn't. But we're breaking slightly bullish on for these downtrends. Right, we've broken the downtrend. We just got to wait for confirmation. So please do yourself a favor and wait a little bit longer. But if you're a long-term trader and you're just going to hold on this coin forever, maybe consider dollar cost averaging and setting targets on the way down, because there's no guarantee it's done coming down, but it's looking better. We have a lot of support in certain ranges. I think it's important to acknowledge. Okay, so cool. Good stuff there. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something here today. If you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is a site. We got a lot of new members coming over, and it's a really awesome situation where I provide you with trading academy, signals, and community. We have swing trade signals. Right now, we took some profits from, what was it, Gala last night. Wasn't that much, 10%. We got really super close to our 40% target, but that trade is still open because I'm confident that one's going to continue to run. That being said, we're bringing day trades to the community too. Super excited for that. That'll be here in just another couple of days, honestly. We're just waiting for our web guys to get that finalized. They say they can get that on the roster early next week. So looking forward to it. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.